addressing, being that we are in back order, but it's right around the corner. There are people that are concerned, and that is a question like, what do I do if I run out? Is this going to still work? That kind of thing. So what do you say to that?
Okay, so we activate GLP-1 production in the body. So we're working with your God-given pathway to turn on what was once on in your body. So as you've done it for, let's say you've done it for 4 weeks, you're here and like maybe eventually you're going to be up, you're just going to keep going up, right? Like, but you're here and you want to get up to here. So maybe we've gotten a third of the way up. So what's going to happen is that level is going to stay there, and maybe it dips down a little bit depending on what lifestyle factors you may have altered, right? As you've reestablished that gut brain connection again, but it's going to stay there for a little while and slowly start to decrease. So when you start again, it's not like you're starting over at the beginning. You're going to pick up where you left off. Maybe a little dip, but not dip down to where before you began. And you're going to notice that too. It's going to be gradual. And this is so cool. When you can activate, you work with what God gave you. It's so different than if we were just pouring in. Think of it this way. If we just pour in GLP-1, that synthetic and end product, well, then what happens is when we pour something in, the body is like, whoa, we got enough GLP-1. So it stops making it. It makes your own production even lower. So when you stop pouring in a supplement, then your GLP-1 is so low that you're starving. And this is why synthetics often lead to weight gain too, because they just don't have any GLP-1 present when that synthetic wears out. This totally different mechanism this is creating your own GLP-1 in your body. So it's going to be a little gradual dip, but I really like to think of it like you're going to pick up where you left off, not you're going to start over again. You're going to pick up where you left off, and you're just going to keep seeing those changes.
And really the mindset is that you've made progress here.
Yes.
Don't think that it's all gone to hell in a handbasket, right? It's not. You have made positive shifts and changes in your life that before this maybe you weren't doing. So it's now embracing the actions that you took that started making changes, and then the rest is history. I mean, we're going to have this forever and ever and ever. This has been a game-changing product that is truly changing the way people have a relationship with food and their mind and their body, not just a component, not just weight. Like the weight is the side effect. It's everything else that's happening with this beautiful system. And every little step that you took today is making that difference. And it is not a waste of time. It is absolutely a shift that you needed to make for yourself. And now it's going to be there. It's around the corner. And it's just, the rest is going to be amazing. So.
Absolutely. And in the meantime, we have other activators that turn on other pathways in the body. So if you run out and you are already taking some of ours, or you have yet to take others, let's get you started with some of our other products. In fact, this is what I did pre-launch, you guys. I was helping people prep their bodies for MindBody. And people that did that were having massive, amazing changes in their bodies already. And then I was explaining to them why they were having all of these changes and how those products work hand in hand with GLP-1, and just two of the products, if I just mentioned two of them even now, our Protandem NRF2 activator. When you activate NRF2, it increases your body's ability to make its own antioxidant enzymes at a rate of 1 million every single second. These guys are like the scavengers. They go into the cells and they get all the garbage and they clean up all the cellular debris and damage and stuff that is wrecked. So think of this, like your cells just went through a hurricane and there is stuff everywhere we don't want there, right? And you send in a garbage crew. That is literally what our Protandem does. You send in that garbage crew, you clean up the cells, you start helping the cell to heal itself, and you see these amazing things change and happen. NRF2 is the most potent detoxification pathway in the body. No detoxification happens without way of NRF2. Just listen to that. You're going to have to detox some stuff out of your body. Do you know what holds the most toxic things in our body? Our visceral fat. What are we burning with GLP-1? Visceral fat. It's holding toxins. Where do you think they're going to go? Into our system. So if you had NRF2 on board, it's going to help get rid of some of that garbage too. So that's one reason to get NRF2 activated with your GLP-1, or in your in-between time, or before you get to start your mind-body journey.